All right, my man. State your name. Let them know you on Nicovelli TV.
Yeah, man, Benny Hill, man. Straight up diehard Knicks fan, man.
All right, and we
Yeah,
on
man.
Nicovelli.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Nick fan.
you're ready.
How long you been a Nick fan?
Man, since Starks, Oakley, and Patton, man. Word.
Okay, so if I was to ask you, brother, who's your favorite team? Who would you?
I'm a diehard Knicks fan.
Who you like though? Who's your favorite player on the
On
Knicks?
the Knicks, I go with Alonzo Trier right now.
What you like about his game, man?
Now you got a lot of mixing, crossovers. You're just excited. You're an exciting player.
Now, what do you say to those who say he's a ball hog?
I mean, that's their opinion. Everybody some people like the pass first. I like the excitement. I like the street ball. When they bring that to the NBA, like, you could tell he play a lot of street ball. Like, I like that. Like,
Okay, okay.
the ISO player.
All right.
ISO Zoe, that's his nickname.
Yeah. All right. Now, what's good, baby? Now, you see that ISO is doing this thing on the Knicks. Do you think he's gonna start, or do you think he's gonna play off the bench?
Nah, he should come off the bench.
You don't want to see him starting?
I mean, his role should be coming off the bench right now. I like the RJ Barrett kid too, but I think he should come off the bench. Let the RJ player, do his thing. But
Now, why you rather see RJ Barrett come start?
Nah, cause he's fresh. That's like who we were building with. But Alonzo, like, he remind me a little bit like he like a John Starks. Like, he gonna bring that excitement. Like,
Now, you said Alonzo Trier is like a John Starks.
yeah, like,
Do you think he played defense like John Starks played?
you still got to give him time. Like, this is what, this third year coming up, second year. So
Second year.
you still got to give him time. Like, I can't like just say nah right now. He nowhere near John Starks defense, but like probably in the future. Probably
Okay.
in the future.
Okay. Now, I want to talk about my man Kevin Knox. Now, Kevin Knox last year, he was doing this thing as the season progressed. So did his game, man. What you look forward for Kevin Knox coming this season? Not to mention that they play the Washington Wizards tonight at 7 o'clock.
But mind you, we just got the Morrison kid, so like, so he in a battle now. Like, I think he's gonna be good too, but like, he in a battlefield right now. So
Oh, for that position, right?
The best player wins. So, but Kevin Knox, he got a lot of potential. Like, it's gonna be a sneaky season. Like,
So you think the Knicks is? You don't think they're gonna gel this? Because if you talking about them battling each other for the position,
nah, that's
you
a
think
good thing.
you think it's gonna affect their chemistry though?
Nah, not. That's all up to the coach. That's on Fizz. How Fizz play it out. Like, if Fizz play it right, they should be good. Or they should be good. If Fizz play it right, it's all up to Fizz to make the morale be good. They gotta have good morale.
Now, you mentioned RJ Barrett. Are you aware that RJ Barrett let it be known that when he faced Chris Porzingis, he want to dunk on him?
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, I read that.
Chris Porzingis in response saying that he's up for the challenge and that he's a extremely very good shot blocker. In other words, shit ain't going. He ain't going for it. What you think the outcome's gonna be, man? Can you think RJ Barrett can pull that off, or you think Chris Porzingis is too powerful in the paint?
It's gonna be exciting, man. I hope he do yam it on him. I hope he do yam it on him, but that's what it's all about, the excitement, So when they do play each other, I hope everybody tune into that game and hopefully RJ get the yam,
Was you upset that Chris Porzingis stiffed New York and went to Dallas because he didn't get that $10 million extension contract? Clyde Frazier said, don't pay that man the $10 million until you know how he's going to come back from injury. Chris Porzingis took offense to that, and he left. It seemed like once Carmelo Anthony left, Chris Porzingis wanted to be out too. What's your intake on that?
Porzingis, like, he had a lot of shit going on too behind the scenes in New York. So I don't know. Like, you fuck with some broad.
Oh, with the Russians, and then the Russians
There's a lot of stuff going on. So he just a player that can't handle New York pressure. Like, everybody ain't built for this city. So he wanted to leave. He just, to me, I don't think he was built for this city.
You don't think he was built for it?
Nah, that's just because this is the best. This is one of the best places to play. Like, it's exciting, So how can you not like New York?
Now, being that you mentioned about players that don't got the heart, basically, do you think that was the situation concerning Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving? Because they ain't come to New York. They here in New York, but they went to Brooklyn. They went to the Brooklyn Nets. Do you think Kevin Durant went to the Nets because he was scared of the pressure coming from Madison Square Garden?
I think it's like when I heard Kyrie talk, he talked about a lot about the front office. So I think there's a lot going on with James Dolan. So like, I think a lot of players is like don't like James Dolan. So I think it's a front office thing. So I don't know the behind the scenes things. I don't really know about that. I watch the people that play on the court. I don't really know about the behind the scenes. So, but I heard him mention something about James Dolan. He don't like James Dolan or something. So probably we need to fire him.
Okay, now that's a given right there. But one thing I can say about James Dolan this year, he hasn't been putting his 2 cents in. He's not in the papers like he normally been. I think James Dolan is aware that he's on the radar as far as the way he's running the team. He don't want to lose that team, man.
No.
But that's milk under the bridge, as they say, water under the bridge. When we talk about Kevin Durant got a torn Achilles. Do you think the Knicks did the right thing by not signing Kevin Durant, being that he's hurt?
Nah, you supposed to give him that money, man. Like,
So you would have signed Kevin Durant regardless of his torn Achilles?
of course, yes, I would have did that. Yeah.
But hasn't the Knicks been under fire for signing broken down players, man?
Yeah, but everybody
Talk to
ain't
me.
the same though. You know, that's Kevin Durant. I'm saying like, I'm a gambling person, so you know.
And that would definitely be a gamble,
Yeah,
signing this man.
I take
with
my
a t-
chances with that. Yeah,
You take your chances.
yeah, I take my chances with Durant. Yeah, of course, of course,
Wow.
of course.
Wow. And was you upset that Zion Williams, because when it came to the draft, the Knicks was tanking. We lost 17 games. We won 17, lost 65,
Right.
hoping that we can get a dominant player like Zion.
Right.
That didn't happen. He went to the Pelicans. Do you think that's going to make a big difference, man? That Zion didn't come to the Knicks, man?
Now you gotta remember, we in a like where we at. It's New York City. They always gonna make a big fuss out of everything. So it's like that was the hype. Like we ain't get them. Like you gotta be used to getting your heart broke. Like I wanted him to come, but he not here. That was also he say she say. That's like the media. We in the biggest. This.
Well, we got robbed. Free agency, 14% for the lottery pick. Never happened until the Knicks had the chance to get the #1 pick. And they come with the new rules. But I'm asking you, brother, with these players that we got Julius Randle. You know about him?
Solid, yeah, Kentucky. Solid, strong bully ball. We got a lot of bully ball players, man. We should be alright. Like, well, I like that. Like, we should be tough. Like, when people come to the rack and all that, it's gonna be like, I want to see hard fouls. Like, I don't want to see nobody just coming in. Like, it shouldn't be sweet. We got a lot of.
Well, we got
I think
Taj
a lot of
Gibson.
Roughnecks. Yeah, roughnecks.
We got Wayne
USC.
Ellington. Yeah.
Yeah,
We got Julius Randle.
right.
I mean, Marcus Morris.
Roughneck, right.
So it looked like 90 basketball, man.
Yeah, roughnecks. That's what I'm saying. So like, I think like we got a shot. So we just gotta wait and see. That's all we got. We got a shot though. We just gotta wait and see.
Yeah. So when we talked about these Knicks, you see them going to the playoffs?
Yeah. 8 seed, 7 seed.
AFC?
8 seed, 7 seed. Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And my boy, Coach Fizdale, man, is he the man for the job when it comes to coaching young players, man? We had a lot of coaches, man. Knicks ain't been in the playoffs since 2012 under Carmelo Anthony. You know, we ain't been to the playoffs since. Do you think Coach Fizdale is the coach to send the Knicks where they need to go, man?
I mean, as far as like, I don't really know too much about his resume in Memphis and all that. I know he had the problem with Gasol, but I know a lot of players like him and they respect Coach Fizz. So we gotta continue to see how he do with the players, you know. So like, I like him.
You like him?
I like him. So far, so good. I like him.
All right. And last but not least, my man Carmelo Anthony.
Right.
Can't find a hole in the NBA.
Right.
Nets looked like they wanted to pick him up. He was practicing with Julius Randle concerning the Knicks. Would you like to see Carmelo Anthony back on the Knicks roster, man?
Of course.
And what do you say to those who say, huh?
Free Carmelo, yeah.
Free Carmelo.
Yeah, free Melo, yeah.
Do you think he's worthy to play the game of basketball? Do you think he still got game left in him?
If anybody gonna give him a shot, we should give him a shot. Why not?
Okay. And this is the coffin on the cake. We out after this. My boy Frank Ntilikina. We'll talk point guards. You know about the Frenchman. He averaged 5 points a game. Are you a fan of his work, man?
I mean, I think he just got to get, you know what they say, a lot of French players are soft, but I see a lot of potential in him, but when I look into his eyes, I don't see like...
You don't see the fire?
Yeah, I don't see that fire, you know, like, that's another one that can't be ready for this city, like, you know, like, he might want to break out, like, we rough, you know? So, but I see a lot of potential in him, though.
So you saying that Dennis Smith Jr. is the one
yeah, he got the fire. When I see him, look in his eyes, like, that's our starting point guard. I think he should start, yeah.
All right, my man. And with that being said, man, I want to thank you for coming on Knickavelli TV, where we talk about nothing but Knick basketball.
Yeah.
To all my viewers out there, we already know what the deal is. Preseason is here.
Yeah, man.
Knicks play the Washington Wizards at 7. Knickavelli gonna be in tune. Y'all be in tune too. And with that being said, peace. We out.